guys, so ignore the fact that I look like I crawled out of my bed. I did. So today I have a really blocked nose, so I think I sound so super odd. I've been in bed like most of today, but I really wanted to film this video because it's something I've been watching whilst lying in bed, and that is how I used to do my makeup. If you were lucky enough to be here for my first couple videos, you would have seen how I used to do my makeup. I actually have some of the same products, which really alarms me. Should definitely clear out my collection sometime soon. But I wanted to show you how I do it as accurately as possible, so I guess this works. Okay, so the first thing I used to do was, I'm rolling the sleeves up before we start. The first thing I used to do was put on my foundation, like no primer. I didn't even used to use concealer. And I used to use couple tools to do this. I used to use Real Techniques ones. This is the brush that I'm going to use to put on the foundation because that's what I used to do. I used to like go like this, and then I used to use this brush, which is the buffing brush, to like buff it in. Ooh. This is the foundation that I used to use. This is the Wake Me Up by Rimmel foundation. Like, this is a good foundation, so I'm quite proud of myself for picking this. I think Zoe used to talk about this a lot, and so then I thought it was good. But we're going to apply it the way I used to, which was just kind of lather it on and like swirl my brush around, and it was so patchy. So I don't care if it looks patchy today because that's what it used to look like. And I used to like swipe back and forward, you know, really getting that dead skin up in there. I didn't used to like get into all the gaps, so I probably had like really big lines, and I definitely didn't used to do my eyelids. I remember it used to be like super cakey on my forehead, so we're going to put some more on. Oh yeah. You know, got to counteract those circles from all that stress in year 7. Whew. Okay, so now we've got that. We're just going to put some more on because that's what I used to do. Can you see that? And again, wrong end of the brush. And I used to go straight in with powder without waiting for it to dry. So I used to use, I don't know what powder. So I'm going to use my one that I use now, which is Rimmel Stay Matte. And I'm going to use the brush that I know I used to use because this used to be my mum's and she gave it to me. It's like this super fluffy, big, it really sheds its bristles brush. And I'm going to be using that today and just like caking it on because that's what I used to do. Cake it on up. I don't know why I used to use powder because I wasn't aware that like matte was a look. I think I just saw it on videos and used to do it. Then I used to use this product. I found it. This was also from my mum, and this was the MAC Mineralized Skin Finish in Northern Lights, which is gorgeous, and I definitely should like try and find a dupe for this, but it looks like this, and I actually think the colour is so nice. I don't know how pigmented it is because it's kind of old. Oh, it's still pretty good. Anyway, I used to use this, like load up on my brush and literally like cake it on my cheek like this. I think this is why I'm like scared of blush now, because I used way too much of this back in the day. So next up I'm gonna do my eyebrows. I don't remember what I used to use. I think I used to use like a black eyeliner pencil and then just like kind of try and fill them in. So I've got this little one from a magazine and I'm just gonna like draw on what I think I used to do. And they used to be really thick. They didn't used to be as like defined as they are now. So I'm gonna try and make them look like they used to. Caterpillars, ooh, work. I'm really sorry if you knew me back in the day. I mean, I think that's pretty much how they used to be. Probably even less shapely than this. Like, I used to use this palette 24/7. I used to use this and I used to use another one that you could swap in and out. So it was like a little case like this from e.l.f. And I honestly used to use these blue colours so much. I actually did a tutorial once on YouTube that was kind of similar to the look I'm going to do, and I like named it like blueberry tutorial for a party. What I'm going to do is do what I used to do, and I never used to put like a dark colour in the crease. I used to just use multiple colours and do them like across my eyes. So I'm going to take the really light blue colour and I used to just do this, and I just didn't know where the crease was. I used to call it the brow bone line. The brow bone line. This, instead of going this way, I used to go this way, like this. This is like very chalky. Go for the darker blue that's just below it, and I'd like put that on like as well. Like no particular order, ladies and gentlemen, just on my eye. I used to like glitter, so I had this palette from Claire's, which I still have, and it's like glitter in suspension. It's like it's not even full glitter, it's like in this jelly and it doesn't even go the whole way through. But I'm gonna take the silver one because I feel like that's the kind of thing your girl would have done in the day, and put it like on my lid like that. Oh my god. And then like, because the glitter, you know, that just isn't enough, I would have gone for like the blue as well. And the fact that I've kind of gone like under the line there, it's completely unintentional. I so wouldn't have meant to do that. So I would have like tried to wipe it off, and oh dear. Guys, we're not even at the worst bit. The worst bit was eyeliner. Like, my eyeliner skills are still not the best they could be, but they used to be so bad. And I used to use this, and I need to get back into using it because it's a really nice product. It's Black Track from MAC. I used to use a brush like this. This is a nail art brush that I used to use on my face. Okay, so now you're super zoomed in and you can see the monstrosity that is my eyes, and that super cute eyebrow. You see that little hair there? Oof, that was all part of the plan. I used to take my eyeliner, oh my god, and I used to go like this. Oh, it's so bad. And I used to draw a really big line up there and do this. So once I'd made that line nice and thick, you know, just you know, in case people didn't know I was wearing eyeliner, just to make it doubly sure, I used to do this weird thing where I like drew a line out like that and like tried to fill it in, but it used to like flick up like this. Oh my god, so bad. That is honestly what my eyeliner used to look like. Or it used to look like that, and then I would try and fix it, and that one would end up looking like that. And that one would, oh my god. So for mascara, I think I used to use a Maybelline one. So I'm using Maybelline's The Falsies Volume Express. No curling, just down. And I used to remember I used to get it all over my lid as well. The thing I used to use the very most though was the Lancome Juicy Tubes, because my mum used to have loads and she used to give them to me when they were like half empty, and this one was the first full one I had, and it smells like marshmallow. I think it's in the shade, yeah, it's in the shade Marshmallow, and I used to lather my lips up. Ta-da! I look like I used to. I used to put my hair up like this. My makeup truly was like this. I really did have a video on YouTube with my eyes like this. I might even make it public again. Maybe I'll make it unlisted, and if you guys really want to see it, you can click the link in the description. It'll be there. You guys can watch it and leave me a comment on it saying, I'm from 2016. What is this? So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed watching this. If you remember these days, thank you for sticking around. Don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you very shortly, hopefully for a slightly better tutorial. Bye guys.